Hi, my name is Christopher Fry. I'm a Canadian citizen. I moved over from Canada at 1974. I'm currently a carpenter and I live here with my family, with my wife and two kids. Well, my parents were called as missionaries over here in Spain, so that was their basic goal to establish a family over here. They were sent to Colombia for a year, maybe 2 years, to practice their language, the Spanish, and then they were sent over to Valencia for 2 years, and they went back to Canada again. In the time they arrived in those years, there was Spain was under Franco's government, so they had quite a few difficulties. Not too bad, but I guess yes, it wasn't really comfortable. I guess.
Today, do you consider yourself as a migrant?
Well, actually, I still have my
Okay.
Canadian passport, so I am an immigrant, and but I think I'm fit in quite well in Spanish culture, and my accent is non-existent. So my wife is Spanish, and my two children are Spanish too. Um, my children have dual dual citizenship.
Okay. So, what about your nationality?
I'm only Canadian.
Only Canadian. If you went to Canada, would you feel Canadian? Would you feel European or Spanish?
I guess it would be mixed feelings. Um, when we go over to Canada to visit, we fit in just perfectly. But I guess there's still some part that's here in Spain. Well, actually, when I speak with people and they ask me why I'm still Canadian, well, I guess there's no reason. Just that I still have my Canadian passport, but I could fit in like a Spanish.
Do you still follow the Canadian news, Canadian politics, and are you still interested in the culture and what's going on there?
Well, I don't follow it that much. I guess well, my father and mother still they live in Canada.
So you're more interested in politics in Spain and Europe
Yes.
because it concerns you directly.
Do you think yourself about going back to Canada one day?
Well, actually, it wouldn't be hard for me because even if I would take the Spanish nationality, being the laws in Canada to this respect, if I would be Spanish and take away my Canadian passport, I could go back to Canada and being I was born there, I would still be Canadian for that effect, so it wouldn't be any big deal. It would depend about the political situation here. If things would get difficult, well, yeah, I would think about going back.
According to your experience, what do you think of the current crisis of immigration in Europe?
Well, I probably let's see how would I say this. I feel for the people that are fleeing from the country because I mean, no one would like this situation. But I guess every independent government should have slight control over how many people can come in.
Do you feel concerned today about those people? Do you feel like you're ready to help them if they need?
I would agree, like for each country to help them as long as much as they can to a limit, I guess.
When do you think the European Union has done well, has done enough for the migrants like your parents when they arrived?
Yes, pretty well. They've been correct.
And what about today? Do you think that they're doing enough?
Maybe they're doing too much. I don't know. They're opening the doors, like the frontiers for people to come in. I don't know how long how far it'll get.
Today, do you feel at home in Zaragoza?
I could say yes.
Are you part of? Are you now part of the city?
Yes. I've been working here for since 19 probably 1990. I was all my life practically has been here. So
Okay. And final question: how do you imagine yourself in 10 years? Where
probably still here, working.
working in Zaragoza? And when you retire, when you finish working, do you think about going back in Canada?
I haven't thought about that yet.